Welcome to PC Brahm presents Tales of the Preternatural, where we delve into the mysteries and terrors that lurk beyond the shadows. In our first series, 10 Plagues for the 10 Gods of Egypt, God versus Gods, we journey into the heart of ancient Egypt, a land of powerful deities and mystical forces. We witness Moses, the chosen prophet, confronting Pharaoh on behalf of the God of Israel. With unwavering faith, Moses initiates a divine onslaught against the puny gods of Egypt, igniting a series of epic battles. Today, as the final and most devastating plague, the death of the firstborn, sweeps through Egypt, Osiris is powerless against the overwhelming might of the God of Israel. The death of every firstborn son challenges his role as the protector of the dead, showing that not even the God of the afterlife can prevent this divine judgment. Osiris's failure at this moment leaves the Egyptian people shaken as their faith in his protection crumbles under the weight of God's might. Join us as we explore this final episode in the history of ancient Egypt and witness the clash of divine powers that reshaped an ancient civilization. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Osiris, the god of the afterlife, was the ruler of the dead and the underworld. He was the eldest son of Geb, the god of the earth, and Nut, the goddess of the sky, and he was deeply revered for his connection to life, death, and resurrection. His wife and sister, Isis, the goddess of motherhood and magic, were central to his story, as they were said to be inseparable even in the womb. Before becoming the lord of the afterlife, Osiris was a benevolent ruler of Egypt who brought civilization, laws, and agriculture to the people. However, his jealous brother Seth, the god of chaos, murdered him and scattered his body across Egypt. Devastated, Isis, with the unwavering power of her love and the help of her sister Nephthys, searched for and reassembled Osiris's body, resurrecting him long enough to conceive their son, Horus. After this brief resurrection, Osiris descended into the underworld, where he took on the role of judge and ruler over the souls of the dead. As the god of the afterlife, Osiris governed the fate of souls, determining who would be allowed eternal life. His connection to death and resurrection made him one of the most important deities in the Egyptian pantheon. However, in the final plague, the death of the firstborn sons, Osiris's power to protect the deceased was challenged, as the God of Israel demonstrated that even the afterlife ruler could not stand against divine judgment. This ultimate display of power shook the Egyptians' faith in Osiris, revealing his inability to prevent this devastation. Moses stood once again before Pharaoh, this time with a final, devastating message from the Lord. The Lord had spoken to Moses, saying that one more plague would befall Egypt, and after this, Pharaoh would not only let the Israelites go, but would drive them out in desperation. Moses announced that every man and woman of Israel should ask their Egyptian neighbors for gold and silver, as the Lord had granted them favor in the eyes of the Egyptians. Moses, now respected among Pharaoh's officials and the people of Egypt, delivered the chilling prophecy. At midnight, the Lord will pass through Egypt, and every firstborn male will die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sits on the throne to the firstborn of the lowest servant, and even the firstborn of the livestock. A great cry of anguish will fill Egypt, a cry unlike anything the land has ever heard. This devastating prophecy of the death of the firstborn, a plague unlike any other, would soon come to pass, sealing the fate of Egypt. Despite this final warning, the Lord revealed to Moses that Pharaoh's heart would remain hard. Pharaoh, consumed by pride and defiance, would not listen. Moses and Aaron performed all the wonders God commanded, but the plague of the death of the firstborn was inevitable. Pharaoh's hardened heart sealed the fate of Egypt, and the mighty God of Israel would once again show his power in the land. Osiris, the god of the afterlife and protector of the dead, was central to Egyptian belief, symbolizing resurrection and eternal life. When the God of Israel unleashed the final plague, the death of the firstborn sons, Osiris was powerless to stop it. This divine judgment challenged Osiris's role as the guardian of death and rebirth. By striking down the firstborn of every family in Egypt, from Pharaoh's household to the lowest servant and even the firstborn of livestock, the Lord demonstrated that no Egyptian god could oppose his will. Osiris, revered for guiding souls to the afterlife, could neither prevent the deaths nor offer comfort to the grieving people. The plague of the firstborn shattered the Egyptian people's faith in their gods. The cries of anguish throughout Egypt revealed the devastation of families who believed Osiris would protect them. Pharaoh, seen as the embodiment of the gods, was forced to face the loss of his own son, symbolizing the collapse of Egypt's future. The death of the firstborn was not only a physical catastrophe but also a spiritual one, as it marked the destruction of Egypt's religious order and the undeniable supremacy of the God of Israel, paving the way for the liberation of the Israelites. As we conclude our first series, 10 Plagues for the 10 Gods of Egypt, God versus Gods, we hope you've been captivated by ancient Egypt's epic battles and mysteries. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for notifications. Your support allows us to continue sharing more extraordinary stories and timeless battles between good and evil. Get ready for Revelation Unveiled, an epic journey between the forces of good and evil. This thrilling new series will uncover the deeper layers of the Book of Revelation, revealing the true significance behind its terrifying beasts, apocalyptic visions, and divine prophecies. Witness the end of days as we dive into the cosmic battles that shape the destiny of humanity. The stakes are higher than ever, and the ultimate victory will decide the fate of all creation. Don't miss this gripping exploration of the most enigmatic book in the Bible. Stay tuned for this mighty clash between the divine and the mundane in our new series coming soon. If you're eager for more, write "I want more" in the comments. Join us next time on this epic journey through our next series, Revelation Unveiled. Your active participation makes this journey more exciting. Until next time. Remember, evil may rise, but the power of spiritual warfare will always conquer it. Don't miss out, subscribe and stay tuned.